To add a new business expense, click on Add New Expense. As you can see, expense type has already dropped down. So let's select the phone bill from that, and let's pay to Quest. And as you can see, the general ledger account has already been pre-selected to be telephone. And if you put your mouse cursor into the account field, it'll tell you how to set this field up. Right mouse click to make this account the default for this expense. Double click to clear. Shift and left mouse click to see all accounts. The date defaults to the date that you're making this business expense entry. However, you can overwrite it, or you can drop down and select another date, or you can double click on it and get a year calendar, and let's say we're going to select the 12th. As you can see, the due date has also been adjusted to the date that was just entered for the expense. Now that we've printed the check, you can see that this business expense is marked paid and posted. So now let's go take a look at the general ledger system and see what happened there. Let's open up the general ledger and go to reports and go to profit and loss. And as you can see, we now have a $234 telephone expense. So let's go take a look at it. Double click and it rolls down. You can see that it's from Quest and it's $234. If you double click on this again, it's going to drill right back down to the business expense that created this particular entry. You can then edit this entry if you like, or if it's necessary to make any changes. So let's exit out of here and exit out of here and exit out of the profit loss statement. And let's go to assets and liabilities. Now you can see we're minus $234 in the checking account because we didn't have any money in there. And then in accounts payable, it shows a zero. So let's double click on that. And you can see that it's a bill to Quest and that it's already been paid for. And again, if you double click on this, it'll take you back down to what caused this entry, in this case, the business expense we just made. So again, exit out of this. And you have completed the general ledger entry. Reports. Didn't need that last part, so let's edit. When you go to banking, you can see check 101 for Quest, the check we just wrote. So if you double click on this line, it'll drill you back down to the business expense or the entry that caused that entry into banking.